Hello, how you doing? Today I'm going to talk about evaluative research. But let me present myself. My name is Miguel Enrique Lopez Ramos. I've been a teacher for 16 years, and for the last 14, I've been teaching English without using a textbook. And that experience motivates me to create or inspire me to create the Good Learner One, a sentence-based book to help elementary students and teachers engage with English in a more meaningful way. So, to be honest, I didn't know much about evaluative research when I started the creation of my book, but while studying the concept of in Ángels Domingo's book, Reflective Practice for Teachers, I realized that much of what I do in my teaching is actually connected to it. So let's get started. The part one of this presentation is about precisely what is the evaluative research. According to Ángels Domingo, evaluative research is a process where we collect and analyze information to make decisions and improve an educational model or program. It is about reflecting on what works, what doesn't, and how to improve based on real classroom experiences. So, according to Ángels Domingo, it uses clear criteria and aims to guide better teaching decisions. And even though I didn't know the term before, I was not very familiar with this term, this really describes what I do when I observe how students respond to my materials and activities. So, how it connects to my book, what I do in my classroom. For example, when I first created the Good Learner One, exploring and creating sentences, it was designed based on what I saw missing traditionals, what I see missing in traditional textbooks. But I didn't just stop there. I kept testing in class, seeing how students reacted, and making changes based on that. So I often ask myself, are my students engaged? Are they using English in real complete sentences? It is the vocabulary building up gradually as planned. If I notice something isn't working as expected, I adjust the activity or try another approach. I also ask other teachers for feedback when they use the book. All of this matches what evaluative research describes, and it's connected to what I did in my book, collecting information, making judgments, and improving the program. In fact, these books took me like almost 7 years, and then to produce it another 7 years, something like that. So it took me a lot of time to finally have my book completed and published. So even though I wasn't thinking of it as a research when I was creating my book, I now understand that my process is actually a form of reflective and evaluative teaching. Models that inspire me. Some of the models mentioned in the book help me connect the theory with my practice. Some of the information I read in this book, for example, Scriven's idea of formative evaluation really fits what I do. Improving things while they are still in use is what I've done with my book. Exactly the same. Tyler's model reminds me to always check if my students are reaching the learning goals. That is something that I do. And Stoffels Beam's CIPP model, content input, looking at context, input, process, and product, helps me think about every part of the teaching and learning process. And these ideas gave me a deeper understanding of what I've already been doing. So learning about evaluative research helped me put a name to the reflective work I've done for years. It is said that it takes time to create something good. If you do something very fast, normally isn't good. It showed me that my teaching, my materials, and my decisions are part of a bigger, more thoughtful process. I'm grateful for this connection. Now I see the connection between the things I did and what evaluative research really is. And I'll keep using these ideas to improve the Good Learner 1 and, of course, the Good Learning 2. The Good Learning 2 is coming soon. So these ideas is going to help me to do it even better. Also, the purpose is to help my students grow. Thank you very much for watching.